Hi guys, this is Alex. I'm back with some ADV narrations. Um, Today we are going to look at SuperEpicAmpharos, a couple of their games. They're known for being very experimental. I've seen these games before because my video software didn't work, so I'm recording this again. Uh, the Teams aren't super wacky, but they've all got a little quirk. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. So I say let's take a look. First, Eden, who is known. He's played in tournaments at a high level. Brings out the milk tank. SuperEpicAmpharos mentioned that milk tank is not the nicest of Pokemons. And for now, it is walling the Metagross as long as it doesn't get Paras, as long as it doesn't get raises on the Meteor Mash. It will be walled. And here's the counter. Does a lot for Metagross, who's also paralyzed now, so it's definitely in trouble. Except it explodes on Jirachi, which would have taken it just fine if it hadn't been a crit. So Eden saw it coming, but a crit on an explode is one of the best crits you can get. If it wasn't SuperEpicAmpharos even says sorry for the crits. It's one of the best crits you can get, seeing as the damage is so ridiculously high. Though sometimes it will kill regardless, and the crit won't matter at all. Looks about even now. Dugtrio's revealed, so there's no surprises there. Starmie against Suicune. You'd think why bring in the Suicune, but you'll see in a second. Because here's the Rain Dance, and that's going to be essential for the sweeper that's coming up. Oh my god, Zapdos the sweeper. Oh yes, with agility and with a Pattaya berry. Here you see Milk Tank, the tank being not especially tanky. Salamence going down, and Stormy would have gone down as well. So here's the quirk of that team, the Zapdos sweeper, which I've personally never seen it before. I don't know if this is viable. I don't know if it's consistent. But this it's the first time I've seen it, and it works. So it's something. If I were to say pivotal moment, is the Metagross critting Jirachi, because if that Jirachi would have been alive, then it could have been used against Zapdos, could have been used against Jinx. The Dugtrio could have come in, but that would have been a risk. Could have been used against Suicune. So I think that very useful crit really decided the game there. Let's go on to the next game. Another one of C. I don't know the sprinkler. Maybe vaguely. I'm not sure. And here's the Poliwrath. You'll see it once in a while. I'll show its stats here. Or not its stats. But you see it does quite a bit of damage, but it takes quite a bit of damage. even with its nice defensive typing. And has fighting moves, of course. Though you won't always get to use them. Skarmory is trading some damage for a spike, but there's no spinner revealed yet, so it's definitely worth putting it up just to see what it is in the end, like what spinner there is, and then you know what you can do. Here comes Salamence. Looks like a 2-hit KO, so that's always possibly offensive. Poliwrath and Blissey, advantage from Poliwrath. So Blissey goes out. And that's a Hydro Pump, possibly expecting, a Skarm coming in on a fighting move. Faster than the Starmie. And the Sprinkler here says that it was a SuperEpicAmpharos. Now it says that they had a Quick Claw, but I mean, I'm not seeing it, and I feel like that would be illegal, but I'm not sure. So possibly it's a friendly game without the claws, but I'm not sure. These guys are just trading. Double edge, not often seen, so possibly Starmie was expecting that Metagross was going to move out, because it doesn't have that much other stuff it can do to it, so except for Earthquake, possibly. But it was a nice chunk of damage. Clado coming in on an Ice Beam, which I don't know if this was previously. No, it was revealed already, so I don't. Maybe it was meant as a sack, seeing as it wasn't necessary against Skarmory anymore. I feel like it was expected. So then the Metagross can come in and get a bit of Leech Seed. That's pretty nice. It's pretty healthy now. The Double Edge isn't going to do much. Raise. But that Fire Blast is, I don't know if that's a kill, but it's very close. Meteor Mash. Ooh, he thought he was going to go out, because he thinks it would have killed. So he Focus Punched, but Metagross called it and killed it. So he hit a Power Fire. Again, not sure if it kills, but it's gonna do a decent chunk. Yeah. Meteor Mash kills, and this looks just about over. Salamence on the Earthquake. Yeah, this looks over. Dragon Claw, crits. Dragon Claw, Salamence, Dragon Claw. DD. But I think it's over. Starmie has a sack. Salamence to Intimidates. also dies. And the meta grows. Earthquake revealed. I think it should go. And then explode. Another useful way to explode. So this time it didn't work out too well. Poliwrath almost got a kill on the first turn, but not but didn't do too much after. Came in again, but had to go out again. Ended up not doing too much. So this time, the experimental team didn't work out. It's one last game. Cool sprites for SuperEpicAmpharos. Fire Blast is a hefty price for a spike, but it's usually worth getting it up right away. Fire Blast into Milo. T-Tur probably has to get out again, but it doesn't, and it takes quite a bit of damage for it. Probably expecting to go back to the Skarm, but Endo wasn't going to risk it. Cloister should be able to get a Rapid Spin or some spikes. Magneton comes in as to, because it's not useful for anything else, because Cloister means no Skarm. Blissey should get out versus Snorlax because it can't do too much against it. But Metagross can, of course. Wouldn't take too much from the return, even if it's a crit. Skarmory gets a bit lucky with Mash. Has quite a bit of health now. Spikes straight away instead of protecting, expecting Metagross to go out. A Rapid Spin and a Toxic, so it won't be able to stay in indefinitely. It's gonna get up some spikes, but I don't think this Cloister is going to do much more after that. I can only hope that it doesn't have a spinner, which I expected to have that with such a grounded team. Milo and Snorlax being heavily impacted by the spikes because of their high health. The percent damage does quite a lot to them compared to other Pokemon. And Power Grass doesn't do too much to Melodic. It's used more for Swampards, in which it does quite extreme damage. We're back to Blissey on Milo. Snorlax as a para, not as impactful as this slow to begin with, but the 25% chance can still do quite a bit. A Rock Slide on Blissey is going to 2-hit KO, so that's quite a waste of a Blissey. But it's not like it was going to do much against Milo or Snorlax, so perhaps it was a sack, or perhaps he was just willing to risk it. Earthquake crit. That's quite a big amount. Yeah, Milo is reduced to a sack. Meteor Mash is an insane amount, but it doesn't kill. So Metagross is going to go down. There's the sack. Flygon is faster. at 328, so possibly speed tie. Rock Slide and a flinch on Salamence. Salamence is max 328 as well. Possibly slower, so doesn't want to risk it. Another Rock Slide. Alas. No, that's it. The DD won't even mean anything. Well, those are 3 games. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like and subscribe. And that was it for me for now. Thank you.